Hello, grade 2. And back again, teacher Giovanni's here. Sit back, relax, and get ready as you journey with me in this video. But first, let's have a recall or a review of what you've learned in the past. I have here 3 pencils in different colors, and I want you to answer the following questions. Which pencil is the shortest and which pencil is the longest? I'm giving you time to answer these questions, and your time starts now. All right, I guess you already have answered these questions, and let's see if your answers are correct. Before we answer the questions, we have to see to it that the pencils start at the same start line. And to do that, we have to move the green pencil and the red pencil to the left. Now that the pencils are already on the same start line, we can answer already the questions given. Letter A, which pencil is the shortest? And the shortest pencil is the green pencil. Congratulations if you have answered this correctly. Letter B, which pencil is the longest? And the answer is the red pencil. Congratulations again if you have answered this item correctly. Notice about the words shortest and longest. Do these words ring a bell to you? If yes, then you already have an idea on what we are going to talk about in this video. Yes, you are right. We are going to talk about length. What is length? When you hear the word length, what comes to your mind? Length means how long an object is, how tall a person or a tree is. Length is also a distance from one place to another. These are some of the words that we can think of when we hear the word length. This is one tool we use to measure the length of an object. The name of this is meter stick. Do you know why this is called a meter stick? Come again? Yes, you're right. This is called a meter stick because this is 1 meter long. And this is my 1 meter. From this point up to this part of my body, this is 1 meter. And this is the meter stick in the picture. Okay? The other name for meter stick is meter ruler, because again, the length of a meter stick is 1 meter. What do you mean by meter? Meter is a unit of length. So when we measure the length of an object, we sometimes use meter, like 1 meter, 5 meters, 10 meters. And we write small letter M for meter. Let's have example number 1. In the picture, there's David, there's also Ben, and there's a meter stick at the side. So we are going to determine the height of David, the height of Ben, based on the meter stick. So what do you observe, grade 2? I'm giving you 5 seconds to think about your answer. 1, 2, 3. All right, 5 seconds is up. And this is, or these are the observations. We can say that David is taller than 1 meter. Is it correct based on the picture? Is it a yes? Yes, it's correct. David is taller than 1 meter. What about Ben? All right, Ben is shorter than 1 meter. Let's have example number 2. This time, there's a table. Yeah, there's a table. And we have here 2 people measuring the length and the breadth of the table. This time, I'm giving you 10 seconds to think about your observations of this picture. You have 10. Time is up, grade 2. And let's see if your observations are the same as mine. By the way, before I'm going to present my observations, you take note that 1 meter stick is 1 meter. Take note that the tool used by these kids, it measures 1 meter long. Here's my first observation. The breadth, this is the breadth, is about 1 meter. When we say about 1 meter, it's almost equal to 1 meter. It's almost the same as 1 meter. And what about the length? The length is more than 1 meter. Okay, let's have another tool used in length. This is another tool used to measure length. We call this one as ruler. And I'm pretty sure that you are already familiar with this because you have this with you in your materials. This is what we call a 15 centimeter ruler. It is called 15 centimeter ruler because the length of this is 15 centimeters. And grade 2, when measuring the length of an object using a ruler, make sure to find the 0 mark, because the 0 mark is where you are going to start measuring the length of any object. What do you mean by centimeter? Centimeter is another unit of length. Aside from meter, we also use centimeter. And we write cm for centimeter. Now, what is the difference between meter and centimeter? Both are units of length. When measuring long objects like flagpole, we use meter. When measuring shorter objects like this, we use centimeter. Let's have example number 3. I have a 15 centimeter ruler. I also have some objects like crayon, scissors, and glue stick. Okay? And notice also grade 2 that the 3 objects start at the 0 mark because that's the proper way of measuring the length of any object. They all start at the 0 mark. Okay, here are my observations. The crayon is 6 centimeters long. How do I check? We have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the length of a crayon. Next, the pair of scissors is 12 centimeters long. From 0, you do the same thing from 0 up to 12. That's 12. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And the glue stick is 8 centimeters long. Let's see. We have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the length of the glue stick. Grade 2, if you start at the 0 mark, you don't have to do this. You're just going to look where the object ends in the ruler. For example, the crayon ends at 6. Therefore, the length of the crayon is 6 centimeters. Look at this. The pair of scissors ends at 12. So we say the length of the pair of scissors is 12 centimeters. The glue stick ends at 8. Therefore, we say that the glue stick is 8 centimeters long. Again, you can only do that if you start at the 0 mark. Now, let's fill in the blank of the following statement. The pair of scissors is blank centimeter longer than the glue stick. This time we are comparing the lengths of the scissors and the glue stick. How long is the pair of scissors? It's 12 centimeters, right? How long is the glue stick? It's 8 centimeters. Now, when comparing the lengths, we are actually getting the difference. When we say the difference, we are going to subtract numbers. So this is your clue. We are going to subtract numbers. And we already have found out the numbers we are going to subtract. These are 12 and 8. 12 minus 8 is 4. Therefore, the scissors is 4 centimeters longer than the glue stick. Let's have another one. The crayon is blank centimeters shorter than the glue stick. There's a term shorter than, it means we are comparing. We are comparing what? The length of a crayon and the length of the glue stick. The length of the crayon is 6. The length of the glue stick is 8. And since we are comparing, we are going to get the difference of these numbers. And to get the difference, we are going to subtract the numbers. And the numbers we're going to subtract are 8 and 6. 8 minus 6 is 2. Therefore, the crayon is 2 centimeters shorter than the glue stick. Let's have example number 4. And by the way, this is going to be our last example. How long is line AB? You check if the line starts at the 0 mark. Yes, the line starts at the 0 mark. So we're just going to look where the line ends. The line ends at number 5. Therefore, we can say that the length of line AB is 5 centimeters. That's how you do it. Another one. How will you find the length of line CD? Look at the line. The line did not start at the 0 mark. So, this is what we are going to do. We are going to count starting from 3. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The length of line CD is 7 centimeters. Is there another way of doing this? Yes, you're right. There is another way of doing this, and that is by subtracting. We're going to subtract the starting number and the ending number. These numbers are 10 and 3. What is 10 minus 3? 10 minus 3 is 7. Therefore, line CD is 7 centimeters long. If you have other ways of doing this, then you have to tell me so that I can include those ways in my future videos. That's it, grade 2. In this video, you learned about length. And what are the 2 units of length? We have meter and centimeter. We use meter to measure longer objects. We use centimeter to measure shorter objects. And I hope that you learned from this video. Bye-bye.